Oops. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Saturday, the 14th of January, 2023. A fun and full day of streaming. Let's get right to it. What were we doing? Well, on today's episode of the Level 1 podcast, we discussed a good variety of topics, including my history with the game Oblivion, also known as the Elder Scrolls 4, being that today was the premiere of the viewer's choice playthrough of said game. And I talked about playing it originally in 2006 until my Xbox 360 red ringed. And then I talked about playing it again in 2014 as a direct capture playthrough right before I had moved across the country to live here in Washington and how that playthrough fell off and various other, things about the game. And so, it was awesome to actually start it up again today with interactivity with all of you. In addition, the other thing that we discussed was basically the possibility of uploading some of those lost playthrough videos to the internet and how to go about doing it. We went into big detail about, how to go about it. And I think we actually solved a few of the questions. For example, it's going to be here on DSPGaming. It's not going to be on another channel or anything like that. But I think the things we still haven't figured out is exactly the methodology of how to do it, what playthrough would be first out of the ones that we found. For example, we've got Final Fantasy 13, we've got LA Noire, we've got the original Red Dead Redemption 1, we've got the online co-op that I did with my friends John Rambo and Mayor McJustin and others in Red Dead 1 to make the Suicide King series. So we've got various different series to upload. And then the question is, what's the methodology of uploading? Do you have it so they all upload in tons or batches? Do I have it so maybe I upload them all at once and then they publish at later dates? Do I have it so that only certain ones will show up in the subscriber feed and others don't? We were talking about all of that. We didn't come to a full determination, but we got some good ideas on today's Level 1 podcast. Okay, then it was all about Oblivion. As we jumped into the game head first, to give you a little bit of a summary of what we did today, I actually jumped right into the main story to begin. We went into the first Oblivion gate. We kicked some ass. We came out of it. We saved the town. And then I stopped doing the main story so that we could actually go explore. And we went to the town of Chorrol, or is it Coral? Coral! Like Walking Dead Coral. So we went to that town, and for about an hour and a half, we did side questing there, including the whole negotiation / barter speechcraft system. Got that up a bit, sold a bunch of stuff, and then we went on this mystery where we were investigating who had stolen a painting in the castle of Coral. So it was a pretty darn good first stream, I would say. It was entertaining. There was a good variety of content. I'm starting to learn some of the systems of the game, which is good. And so far, had a good time. No major complaints. So far, so good. Really good first stream of Oblivion. Okay? Then on the late stream tonight, I started drinking profusely. Okay, that didn't happen. What ended up happening was, earlier on, during the Oblivion playthrough, one of my viewers said, are you still doing the take a shot for $100 thing? I was like, you mean the thing we did during Christmas? Well, no, we're not actively doing that. But I definitely wouldn't do that during the daytime. If you guys were being silly and you're like, there was a night stream where there's not much going on, and you wanted to say, oh, I'll take a shot if I tip $100, I would do it. So tonight, all we had to do on the late stream tonight was beat Resident Evil 1 Remake. And then the second half of the stream was scheduled to be us just kind of chilling and doing a Q&A video where we talk about what's the next survival horror game I'm playing starting on Tuesday. So as we're just shooting the shit talking, I get a $100 tip. Take a shot. I was like, all right. So I went downstairs. I got the Whale Tail Gin from Christmas. I took a shot. And then we jumped into the Resident Evil 1 Remake conclusion. Went really well. Took about an hour to beat, which is exactly what I thought. Went pretty smoothly. Saw the best ending of the game. Got a bunch of trophies. Boom, bang, boom. Done. Really nice ending. And then, second half of the stream, we just chilled and talked. We talked about survival horror. We talked about a million topics. It was a really good chill stream. Support was great. Positivity was great. Everything was great. And we determined that the survival horror game I'll be playing this coming Tuesday is Signalis on the Xbox Series X as played off of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So, a pretty eventful day. A pretty fun day full of variety and fun. I had a great time. I hope that everyone enjoyed the streams. Now, tomorrow is a different kind of day, Sunday. We're heading into my second half of the streaming week. Sunday, I'm only doing one stream. It's going to start with the Level 1 podcast in the morning at 10:45 a.m. Pacific time, followed by One Piece Odyssey at 12:45 p.m. Pacific time. Why only one stream? It's because I have a late night session where I need to sit down and film the private React videos for patrons for this month. I just need time to do it. It's going to be the one night that makes sense to do it. So it's going to be Sunday night, no late night stream. I hope you'll come by and chill with me on the podcast. chill with me for One Piece. Hopefully, engage and support said streams, since it is the only stream I'm doing during the day. It would be nice to make up for that fact, with a really good first stream, but we'll see how it goes. Also, a viewer has donated a straw hat that apparently looks like Luffy's straw hat from One Piece, and apparently is en route to my home and may even arrive tomorrow during the day. Now, there's no guarantee it's going to show up in time for the playthrough, but it might. So we'll see what happens. And if it shows up and we hit the hat goal of $100, I'll put on the Luffy hat. And that'll be pretty cool. And it was actually funny because tonight Slayer was like, don't you have a red vest? So if you put on the red vest and the hat, you'll look just like Luffy for the One Piece playthrough. Like, yeah, I think you're actually right. I didn't even think about that. So that's kind of cool. We'll see what happens. But I'm excited because last time we played One Piece Odyssey, we basically finished up the intro. Now we're heading into the meat of the game. So I'm excited to get into the main plot lines of the game starting tomorrow. Okay? So then on Monday, we're going to go back to Oblivion on the first stream, and then Warzone will return Monday night. I know I've already gotten a few complaints. People are like, you were doing it every other day. Where did it go? Why aren't you doing it? It's coming back on Monday, all right? Warzone Monday night. And then Tuesday, with the premiere of Signalis on the first stream. And Tuesday night will either be more Oblivion or more One Piece per your request. What I might do is a poll to determine what you want to see more, and that'll be the late stream on Tuesday, okay? Guys, thank you. Great streaming day. No complaints. Had tons of fun. We'll keep rolling positively forward in 2023. Having a good time. Thank you all. Have a good night. See you in the morning. Peace out.